Hi. As promised, we're going to start to discuss exercise now. Specifically, we're going to talk about what I believe to be the most important type of exercise, cardio, or aerobic exercise. Why is it so important, and how can you get started? Aerobic exercise provides quite a few benefits. Here's a short list from the Mayo Clinic site. Number one, it improves heart and lung function. If there's one thing your body can't do without, it's oxygen. Your heart and lungs are responsible for getting it to your blood. Number two, it helps prevent obesity. Being overweight isn't just about appearance. It can make you susceptible to disease, and it can cause undue stress to your heart and joints. Number three, it improves your mood. I don't know the specifics, but exercise releases feel-good endorphins. Doctors often prescribe exercise as a way to battle depression. Number four, it helps to keep your arteries clear. Your blood carries oxygen and other nutrients throughout your body. If an artery gets clogged with LDL or bad cholesterol, you've got a problem. Aerobic exercise improves HDL or good cholesterol and lowers bad cholesterol. Number five, it improves your resistance from viruses. Please note, it doesn't make you immune or reduce the risk of being infected. However, because aerobic exercise increases your ability to bring oxygen into your body, when your lungs are impaired, you are better able to deal with it. Number six, it helps manage some chronic illnesses. I'm not super knowledgeable about diabetes, but aerobic exercise helps regulate blood sugar levels, and that's what diabetes is all about. It might also help people going through certain types of cancers. Now, I'm not saying that it's a cure, but it can help. If you have a chronic, and chronic means long-term, illness, discuss the effect of exercise with your doctor. Number seven, it may improve longevity. Longevity is how long you live. There's no guarantee on how long you live. I've had friends who died before 30 due to accidents. However, because aerobic exercise reduces obesity and reduces the risk of heart disease, odds are you'll live a bit longer. Number eight, it can improve mental function. Some of this may come from a boost in confidence. Exercise does that for you, but I think a lot of it has to do with getting oxygen to your brain. You need oxygen to live, but if your brain has any difficulty getting oxygen, you immediately start to become confused and tired. Keeping your oxygen levels up means that your brain can operate at peak efficiency. Number nine, it keeps you capable as you become older. Keeping your legs, heart, and lungs as strong as possible means that you'll still be able to go out to shop, visit friends, see a movie, or whatever else tickles your fancy. Old age is challenging enough. If you can keep yourself active, you're winning. Now, this isn't official, but according to the movie Zombieland, cardio is the number one rule for surviving a zombie apocalypse. It doesn't hurt to be prepared, you know? Okay, we've gone over why you should do aerobic exercise. Now we're going to move on to how. We'll start with defining what aerobic exercise is. It almost always involves using... Hi. Yeah, you're ruining my lone wolf look here.
I'm sorry. I just got home.
Okay, nice to see you. Alright, where were we? We'll start with defining what aerobic exercise is. It almost always involves using your legs. It has to last more than 10 minutes. It can't be so intense that you have to stop. It makes you breathe deeply. And it increases your heart rate. In the good old pre-COVID-19 days, this included activities like basketball, swimming, soccer, and dancing. Don't worry, these activities aren't gone forever, but they're off limits for now due to social distancing. Just in case you've been living under a rock, social distancing means that you're no closer than 6 feet away from anyone else. More distance is recommended. What does that leave us? Here are some suggestions. Jumping rope. The downside of jumping rope is that it takes some practice to learn. The upside is that you can stay inside to practice social distancing. Another upside is that they're pretty inexpensive. Stationary bikes or treadmills. You might be lucky enough to have an exercise bike or treadmill in your home. Again, you will have no problem with social distancing, but the downside is that you need to have it already. Circuit training. Circuit training consists of doing a series of exercises with little or no rest between exercises. The upside is that it can be done at home without equipment. The downside is that although it builds up strength and endurance in your other skeletal muscles, it isn't something that a beginner will be able to do for aerobic exercise. Lastly, walking, jogging, and cycling. If you don't have access to a jump rope, stationary bike, or treadmill, you can always go outside. There are many upsides. It's nice to get out. Sunshine helps you produce vitamin D, which most of us need badly. And walking or jogging is easy to do for most of us. Plus, it's very effective. The downside is that as of, I don't remember the exact date, but as of today, as of March 24th, 2020, according to New York State and New York City health departments, exercise outside is permitted only if you do it alone while following rules for social distancing. Social distancing again. I got a comment. At this point in time, it's important for everyone. We need to get a handle on this before it gets out of control. Once that happens, we'll have a plan for getting back to normal. Until then, if you do decide to exercise outside, remember that it's alone and you are to avoid others. Discuss this with your parents. Depending on your situation, you or your parents may not feel comfortable with you exercising alone. That's it for now. I want you to think about which of the exercises in this video appeal to you. Remember, I'm expecting you to exercise on your own. More importantly, I hope that you understand why you should want to exercise. By the way, start today. Well, maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow. What you do, when you do it, and how intensely you do it is up to you. I really need a clever and consistent way to end these videos. Until then,